Hello, Go Patrollers. Jeff Go for the Go Patrol. Once again here in Arapahoe County, Colorado on the movie Massacre theater shooting case of James Holmes. Yesterday we had the interesting dilemma of juror 737 who we already knew had been a victim in Columbine but was allowed to be on the jury. Now says he knows the witness that was coming next in the trial yesterday. His wife knows his wife. They have the wives have plans to go out together. They actually have plans for dinner themselves. He was asked a number of questions by the judge as to whether he could be fair and impartial, etc. And without objection from the defense, really, although they suggested some questions, he remained on the jury. I don't understand it myself. You got 24 jurors, 12 are alternates. And this is the kind of guy you take off because he's involved. He has a friend as a witness in the case, and moreover, a friend who was a victim in the case. It's kind of, you know, jury, 101, that's a fellow you take off for cause, or at least you strike. Just an interesting situation here yesterday. And then today, what we had was a mountain of tactical gear being put into evidence, and it may have seemed laborious if you were watching on the feed or here in court, piece by piece. But when you actually see that this fella, Mr. Holmes, went out and bought leg armor, tactical jackets with armor, helmets, gas masks, piece by piece, magazines for the pistols, magazines for the AR-15, etc., etc. We have up on the GoPatrol.com a picture. I actually tweeted it earlier as well as what all this gear looked like on him, in a diagram. But all of this evidence turned out to be quite a mountain on the court clerk's desk, and then eventually went over to the jury so that they get to handle it. Later on in deliberations, they can open it up and put it on if they want. But what this does for the state in its slow and laborious way is show premeditation, deliberation. This fella had to go out and buy all this stuff. He had to pay for it. He had to get it delivered. He put it all together. He wore most of it, had some of it in the car, etc. So that's why they're doing it. Just the sheer amount of it alone is enough to impress a jury, I think. It's not like he just went out and bought a gun and then did this on the spur of the moment. But then moreover, there's sort of an evil quality to the quantity. It's not just the amount. But all this stuff has such a foreboding quality that he's buying this. And each piece that he's buying, he's thinking about killing people and perhaps taking some fire back, which is why, from the police or whatever else. So although some may see this as laborious, as a trial lawyer myself, I see exactly what the prosecutor's doing. And sometimes the length and amount of time spent on something can impress the jury. And I think in this case, it certainly will. That's it for now. It's a lunch break here in Arapahoe County. We'll talk to you again. Jeff Go for the Go Patrol.